What's up, guys? Ryan here with the lovely Noah Boa sitting shotgun.
What's up?
So, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, it's really easy to kind of pretend like we have it all figured out. And it's confession time for me. So, I just fired an employee that I hired less than a week ago.
Yep.
I mean, I tend to you're supposed to hire slow, fire fast. I tend to hire the first person I interview and then fire them if it doesn't work out. So I just want to walk you guys kind of through this story, and then a principle from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, that kind of really came into play here. So the guy was actually a server at a restaurant my wife and I went to, and really impressed me. It was one of those half off type nights. I think our total bill including drinks was $11. So I joked that we had to get drinks so I could tip him more. Note here, if you've never worked fast food, servers make $2.50 an hour. If you go on a night where there's a discount or it's happy hour or something, still tip them full price. That way they're making more than $3
Right.
an hour. So, I was just joking, I'll have to charge more so I can tip you more. And he said, hey, anything's a blessing. And that really kind of struck me. So I left him a business card with, hey, if you ever want a change of career, give me a call. And I've done this maybe 2 or 3 other times in the past couple years, and I've never got a phone call. Well, this guy actually called me and said, yes, absolutely, sir, looking to better my life, change things for myself, for my family. Can we do an interview? So, red flag 1 was that he was how late to our interview? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes, but it was a, hey, sorry, traffic deal. We met him at kind of a busy time, busy location. So I was like, all right, hey, that's fine. Interview honestly went really well.
Yeah, he did really well.
Seemed like a really good community, core values fit. Didn't think we'd run into any issues. Then his first day, he was 5 minutes late. So
with no warning.
With no warning, yeah. So we sat him down with hey, you need to be here early or on time. This is a 8 to 5 job. We need you here during those hours. Yes, absolutely, no problem. The next day, he was 45 minutes late. Why I didn't fire him right away, I don't know.
Also with no warning. Again.
Also with no warning. I texted him, hey, where are you? Oh, sorry, I overslept text. Okay, fine. So while all this is going on, his car's in the shop. So I tell him, hey, not a big deal, get it, been there. Why don't you just borrow my Acura for a few days? Ended up letting him have it for a week. That way he wasn't trying to bum rides from friends or needing to Uber or anything. It's a second car we have, so it's totally fine. So doing all that, I literally told him, look, I'm doing everything I possibly can to help you and make you a success. And then on Friday, I got a text 10 minutes before his shift was supposed to start that his grandma passed away. Now, I honestly believe that she did. He'd mentioned during interviews that she was in hospice and stuff, and they were close, and it was really difficult on him. So, I told him, hey, take the day. Let me know anything I can do. Here for you, man. Sorry, that sucks. On Sunday, I still hadn't heard from him, so shot him a text and said, hey, I'd like to send flowers to the funeral if you can let me know when and where. P.S. You're gonna be here at your normal time tomorrow, right? And didn't hear anything. Shift start rolls around Monday morning, nothing. So finally at about noon, I text him and I say, hey man, I really need my car back. And texts me and says, yeah, no problem, I'll bring it in. And drop my car off, nothing wrong with it or anything, thankfully. I checked that sucker like a rental counter. I was like, was that dent there before? And when he came in, he said, hey, my mom comes first over my work. It's like, man, I get that. I understand that. Family is a huge priority for me as well. But you could have easily communicated with me. And his response hurt my feelings a little bit. It was, I think I'm worth more than this job, which we started him at more than he'd ever made before. But the lesson I really learned from this, and Stephen Covey goes over it in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is that change is a gate that can really only be opened from the inside. It's not something I could do for him. I provided transportation, employment, education, moral support. I really was somebody that I was pouring into and had plans to pour a lot more into. But ultimately, change is a gate that he can only open. He can only decide he wants to do it. I can give you the perfect opportunity, but I can't make you show up to work on time or get your work done before you leave, etc. So I think the moral of the story for me a little bit is, look for more guys like Noah. First and foremost, I tend to hire for character and train the rest, but definitely going to be a little bit more selective in my interviews going forward. Love to hear any hiring lessons, mistakes, comical stories you guys have learned. Feel free to drop them below and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.